Alright, we're here at the Osan Beer Festival. I made a sour and I've given it to God knows what, a dozen people. Would anyone like to share their thoughts on my beer, good or bad?
Very nice. Very nice.
Easy drinking.
Easy drinking.
Easy drinking?
Yeah.
Jake?
Yeah, I feel like
Sour.
you could drink it.
I knew Jake would say that. Fuck that guy. he's my good friend, I can say that. Anyone else?
Okay, it tastes like
Yeah, what is the
a little bit of citrus juice.
Citrus juice.
Yeah.
What's the ABV?
What's the ABV?
With the gravity measurements, it's about 4.5, 4.6.
Yeah, I
Bit on
feel
the
like
weaker
you could
side,
drink
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Wait, are we doing a tasting?
Yep. There you go.
Get over here, guys. Bring a glass. Sir.
What kind of glass is
Finish
that?
that shit. What are you doing?
It was me. I was just like giving out my sample cup. Wait,
Okay,
let
good
me
on
have
you
one
for
more.
helping him, but bad on you for...
Try it.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
It was a used cup.
So what is this one?
You've never had beer ever?
I'll try it.
I'm skeptical,
My
sir.
first
I'm skeptical.
Thank you.
Dude.
So,
Time drinking beer.
Sorry, I missed the talk up, and that destroys the video too.
It's
I can edit
they'll
this.
fix it in post. They'll fix it in post.
Philly sour,
Yeah. Oh,
10% rye, 10% wheat, orange peel, sea salt, lime juice from 6 limes, and coriander seeds in the hop stand. In the
I feel
cool down
like
period.
there was like some story
Philly
from
sour
my
yeast,
mom about
2
taking
weeks
beer
fermentation,
from
this is a
random
week in the
people
bottle
in
conditioning.
markets. No.
He's like, I'm talking out my whole book.
Citrus.
If you don't remember what happened, you get to you tomorrow.
Again, any compliments, any insults, whatever it is. Yeah.
So you didn't start with any like other fruit juice other than lime?
There's zero fruit. It was basically I froze limes overnight, cut them in half. Well, sorry, I cut them in half, froze them overnight. The next day I defrosted them while I was brewing, and then when the whirlpool happened, I kind of took them and just like
Right.
yeah, and squeezed them together with my hands. Who's this for, David?
Himself.
I did a Philly sour.
Okay, Kevin.
Oh, sorry.
Please.
I did a Philly sour without any fruit juice to start.
Yep.
Well, I did pineapple juice, a little bit of pineapple juice, and it didn't really get sour. So I heard from some people that the fruit sugars are more likely to go sour than
Are more likely to what?
to go sour than like
Then
grain
not
sugars.
using.
Yeah.
Okay. I kept it. I went on the website for the yeast.
But I'm a real sour girl.
Next one I want to do, I want to get actual lactobacillus.
Well, see, and I brew
use-
kombucha,
I have brewed that.
which is like, you know, real sketchy.
So I've got a couple of bottles.
Laleman's Philly sour. Yeah, that's basically the only way to easily do a sour without.
They just
actually
started
kettle
selling in
sour.
Korea like last year, something like that.
So that's the only way you can really do it easily. You can you could buy lactobacillus and you could add that to your wort pre-boil. And I want to do that next, but that's so much more work, and I'm not a lazy guy per se. But for my first one, it's like, let's just use the yeast that makes the thing sour.
I like
We'll make
this.
it easy.
It's good.
And yeah, the next one I think should be more, yeah.
No, this is good. I really like
This is actually beer for my girlfriend's birthday. She made the recipe. She didn't make the recipe, but she gave me the additives, right? The sea salt, the lime, that's all her idea. Hi. And we had some last night, and she's like, it's okay. It's like,
You know, this sounds like a
That's not
but
hey,
that's actually that's a win too, because like you added the other shit in the beer. I can only take so much responsibility.
I made my Philly sour for my girlfriend. It was supposed to be like a beer for her, nice and sour. She loves sour beers. It didn't go sour, so
There you go.
At
you're better off than I am.
At least I nailed a little bit of sour. The thing with this, sorry, go on.
I was going to say, I was almost going to ask, where did you get the ingredients from? The school give it to you. You look You kind of told me to say that.
I asked for that. I'll explain that joke when I edit the video. Yeah.
Speak of the devil, here he is now.
Hey!
Nick. He just asked me where I got the ingredients for this beer. From my school?
Which beer?
Mine. Finally, Nick looks like the idiot. Yes. Do you want to sample, Nick? Do you want to do this mine sour?
Is this yours?
This is mine, yeah.
I have no idea. I did not know this was happening. This was just sprung on me.
Oh, wow.
Grab a glass, Nick. Come back.
sounds so
Grab a glass.
authentic.
Oh, wait, we have a glass.
Is it cold?
No,
It's,
No.
but it's still good. It's still good. It's still good.
It's a sour. It doesn't need to be freezing. It's not a hipster lager. Lay it on me, brother. Out of 10.
Beer.
Beer out of 10.
It makes the threshold.
Actually,
It
it's
makes
pretty
the
good.
threshold of
Pretty good.
beer.
It's pretty good. It's pretty easy. I'd go more sour though.
I wouldn't go.
We discussed that earlier.
I think
What for a 330 can? What would you pay for this? Be honest.
I've got one in the kegerator for free. But
No, I took that out. You were gone. I took that's this one. You don't,
I'd
sir.
probably pay 6, 7. It reminds me of the Wild Waves.
So this hat.
This reminds me of the sirloin from Wild Waves.
Yeah.
That's more a compliment than I can ask. That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, that's.
I'm actually impressed. I just don't want to tell you.
I know. I know.
Not on camera. I'll tell you when the recording stops.
How come you changed from brewing makgeolli to beer? Like what's the
Actually, that's not a bad question.
yeah, what was
That's
the,
not a bad question. Okay, so the market here, I keep going to makgeolli breweries, and these people have had like family recipes from like 200 years ago. And I wouldn't say that I couldn't make a good makgeolli. It's that I'm competing with Koreans making Korean alcohol that have recipes from 200 years ago. With beer, and I meet head brewers and they're making beer from different countries around the world. And maybe it seems like a cheap way out, but I honestly think I could probably make more of an impact doing that. Even with less experience making beer, but with experience brewing generally. So, but that, David, that's actually a really good question, because I have been asked that before. You were so into makgeolli, what happened? It's like, no, I still make makgeolli too, but I don't know if I can compete with the 50-year-old woman from Cheongju, who's like, my grandma gave me this recipe, and we've been having this family business for the last 120 years. It's like, how can I compete with that, right? There is a market for foreigners making makgeolli, maybe, but I know people who've done it and they do it. Why are you aiming at my dick?
your pants?
But, Philip, you got a glass?
Of course. Thank you, sir. Thank
You will potentially be on camera for this.
Okay. Wait.
This is Philip. I want to not mispronounce your last name.
You don't even have to say my name.
Actually, let's not. Actually, anyway, Philip.
Finish your
So I think I can make more of an impact as like, oh, the foreigners know about beer because beer is a foreign drink, rather than trying to compete with ajumas who've been mastering makgeolli for the last 40 years.
I see. Okay. Interesting.
Nothing. Nothing, but it's not beer. Makgeolli is
I
not
feel
beer.
like beer
Wow.
is getting more Korean. And I feel like my image in the market could still be more utilized by being, oh, Canadian beer, wow. Les has that over there. And there's a couple, Nick has the Australian. I feel like I could be the other Canadian brewer. Rather than the Wag makgeolli brewer.
I think you're just jealous of the ajumas.
Very good, Kevin.
I feel like makgeolli is like, that deserves a bitch slap pretty significantly different.
One more time, Nathan.
I think you're just jealous of the ajumas.
No comment.